learners. Welcome to the English Podcast Arena.
The day is ending. The sun is going down. And right now, in this very moment, millions of people around the world are doing the same thing. They are slowing down. They are breathing out. They are letting go of the day. But here is the beautiful secret that most people do not know. This quiet time, this gentle evening space, is actually the most powerful time to learn. Your brain is calm. Your heart is open. And your mind is ready to receive new words, new sounds, new ideas. Today, I am going to share something personal with you. I am going to walk you through my own evening routine. And as you listen, something magical will happen. You will relax, you will learn English, and you will feel a deep sense of peace wash over you. So take a breath with me. Let your shoulders drop, and let us begin this journey together. Hello, beautiful learner. Welcome back to English Podcast Arena. My name is John, and I am so happy that you are here with me right now. Today's episode is a little different. It is softer. It is slower. It is designed for peaceful listening. Maybe you are listening to this after a long day of work. Maybe you are in your bed ready to sleep. Or maybe you are just sitting quietly somewhere looking for a moment of peace. Wherever you are, I want you to know that this is your time now. The world can wait. Your worries can wait. Right now, it is just you and me. And together, we are going to explore something beautiful. The topic of today's episode is my evening wind-down routine, and I created this episode specifically for relaxation and learning at the same time. I truly believe that learning English should feel good. It should feel like a warm blanket, not a heavy textbook. So today I will share my personal evening routine with you. I will teach you useful English words and phrases along the way, and I will give you beautiful sentences to practice shadowing with me. Let us slow down together. Let us breathe together. Let us learn together. I want to tell you a story. A few years ago, my life was very busy. I worked long hours every day. I rushed from one task to another. And by the time evening came, I felt completely empty inside. I would come home tired. I would eat dinner quickly. And then I would scroll through my phone for hours without thinking. I did not have a routine. I did not have peace. I just had exhaustion. One night, I remember lying in bed and feeling this strange sadness. The day was over, but I did not feel rested. I felt like I had given everything away and kept nothing for myself. That night, I made a decision. I decided to change my evenings. I decided to create a small, sacred routine just for me. It did not have to be long. It did not have to be perfect. It just had to be mine, so I started with one simple thing. I turned off my phone at 8 o'clock every night, just for 1 hour, that was it. And in that 1 hour, I did gentle things. I made a cup of tea. I sat by the window. I listened to the sounds of the night. Slowly, that 1 hour became my favorite part of the day. I added more small rituals over time. I started writing in a journal. I started stretching my body gently. I started listening to calm music or podcasts that made me feel good. And guess what happened? My sleep got better, my mood got lighter, and my English actually improved too, because I was listening and reading in English during this calm time. My brain was absorbing everything so much easier. That is when I understood something important. Evening time is not just for rest, it is also for quiet growth, and that is exactly what I want to share with you today. Now let me teach you some beautiful English words and phrases that are connected to evening routines. These are words you will hear often in daily life, and they are perfect for building your vocabulary in a natural way. The first phrase I want to teach you is wind down. This is a phrasal verb. It means to relax slowly after being busy or stressed. When I say I like to wind down in the evening, I mean that I like to calm my body and mind before sleep. You do not wind down quickly. It is a slow, gentle process. Think of it like a spinning top. It spins fast at first, then it slows down, and finally it stops and rests. That is what winding down feels like. You can say after work, I need some time to wind down. Or you can say, reading helps me wind down before bed. Practice using this phrase. It is very common and very useful. The next word I want to teach you is routine. A routine is something you do regularly, often at the same time every day. Your morning routine might include brushing your teeth, eating breakfast, and getting dressed. Your evening routine might include taking a shower, reading a book, and going to bed. Routines are powerful because they give structure to your life. They help your brain know what to expect, and they create a feeling of safety and calm. When someone asks you, what is your evening routine, you can answer with the things you do every night to prepare for sleep. I find great comfort in having a routine, and I think you will too. Another beautiful word is cozy. Cozy means warm, comfortable, and pleasant. It is a feeling word. When you wrap yourself in a soft blanket, that is cozy. When you sit by a warm fire on a cold night, that is cozy. When you hold a hot cup of tea in your hands, that is cozy. You can also describe a place as cozy. For example, my bedroom is very cozy. Or this coffee shop has a cozy atmosphere. I love this word because it captures such a soft, beautiful feeling. It makes me think of safety and warmth. Try to use this word when you describe something that makes you feel comfortable and happy. Now let me teach you the word peaceful. Peaceful means calm, quiet, and free from stress. A peaceful moment is a moment without noise or worry. A peaceful place is a place where you feel relaxed. For example, you can say, the evening feels so peaceful after a busy day. Or you can say, I love living in a peaceful neighborhood. This word is perfect for describing the kind of feeling we want during our wind-down time. We are looking for peaceful moments. We are creating a peaceful space. And we are filling our minds with peaceful thoughts. The next phrase is let go. This means to release something, to stop holding on to it. At the end of the day, we often need to let go of stress. We need to let go of worries. We need to let go of things we cannot control. This phrase is very important for mental health. When I say I am learning to let go of my stress, I mean that I am learning to release it and not carry it with me. You can also let go of physical things. For example, let go of the rope. But in this context, we are talking about emotions. Letting go is a skill. It takes practice, but it brings so much freedom and peace when we learn to do it. Another phrase I want you to learn is settle in. This means to get comfortable in a place or situation. At the end of the day, I like to settle in on the couch with a good book. When you settle in, you are preparing to relax. You are getting cozy. You are finding your place. You might say, I am going to settle in for the night, or let me just settle in before we start the movie. It is such a warm phrase. I hope you will use it often. Finally, let me teach you the word unplug. In modern life, we are always connected to technology. Our phones, our computers, our tablets, but sometimes we need to unplug. This means to disconnect from technology, to step away from screens. When I unplug at night, I turn off my phone, I close my laptop, and I focus on the real world around me. Unplugging helps our minds rest. It helps our eyes relax. And it reminds us that there is a beautiful world outside of our devices. You can say, I try to unplug for an hour before bed, or unplugging has really helped my sleep quality. This is such an important habit in our modern world. Now it is time for our shadowing practice. This is my favorite part of the episode. I will say short, clear sentences, and I want you to repeat after me. Listen to my rhythm. Listen to my tone, and try to match my voice as closely as you can. Do not worry about being perfect, just focus on speaking. Let the words flow naturally. Let your voice be calm and relaxed. Are you ready? Let us begin. The evening is my favorite time. I love to wind down after work. I turn off my phone at 8 o'clock. This gives me 1 hour of peace. I make a cup of warm tea. I hold the cup in my hands. I feel the warmth in my fingers. I sit by the window. I look at the stars. The night sky is beautiful. I take a deep breath. I let go of my stress. I release the worries of the day. My body begins to relax. My shoulders drop. My jaw softens. My mind becomes quiet. I listen to calm music. The melody is soft and gentle. It fills my room with peace. I close my eyes for a moment. I feel grateful for this day. Even if it was hard, it is over now. Tomorrow is a new beginning. I stretch my body slowly. I move gently and carefully. I take care of myself. I am kind to myself. I get into my cozy bed. The sheets are soft and warm. I settle in for the night. I feel safe and comfortable. I am ready to rest now. My evening routine is complete. I am peaceful. I am calm. I am ready for beautiful dreams. Wonderful job. You are doing so well. I am proud of you for practicing with me. Shadowing is one of the best ways to improve your pronunciation and rhythm. The more you practice, the more natural your English will become. So please come back and shadow with me anytime you need to practice. Now I want to share some practical tips with you. These are simple ideas that can help you create your own evening wind-down routine, and they can also help you continue learning English in a relaxed way. My first tip is to choose a specific time to start your routine. It does not have to be 8 o'clock like mine. Choose a time that works for your life. Maybe it is 9 o'clock, maybe it is 10. The important thing is to be consistent. When you do your routine at the same time every night, your brain starts to recognize the pattern. It knows that relaxation is coming, and it prepares for rest automatically. This is called a sleep cue. Your routine becomes a signal to your body that it is time to wind down. My second tip is to include English in your routine. This is such a beautiful way to learn without pressure. You can listen to a calm English podcast like this one. You can read a simple English book for 10 minutes. You can write a few sentences in English in your journal. The key is to make it gentle. Do not study hard at night. Just let English flow around you. Let it be soft and easy. Your brain will absorb it naturally because you are relaxed. My third tip is to remove distractions. I know this is hard in our modern world, but try to put your phone in another room during your wind-down time, or at least turn off notifications. When we constantly check our phones, our minds stay active. We cannot truly relax, but when we create a phone-free space, even for 30 minutes, something beautiful happens. Our minds become quiet, our thoughts slow down, and we can finally hear ourselves think. This is precious. Protect this time. My fourth tip is to create a cozy environment. Make your space comfortable. Light a candle if you like. Use soft lighting instead of bright lights. Play gentle background music. Wrap yourself in a blanket. These small details matter. They tell your brain this is a safe space. This is a peaceful space. And when your brain feels safe, it relaxes more deeply. My fifth tip is about mindset. I want you to remember that learning English is not a race. It is a journey. Some days you will feel like you are making great progress. Other days you will feel stuck. Both feelings are normal. Both feelings are part of the process. The important thing is to keep going, keep listening, keep speaking, keep showing up for yourself. And be gentle with yourself along the way. You are doing an amazing thing by learning a new language. That takes courage, that takes patience, and that takes heart. I am so proud of you for being here. Let me share one more mindset insight with you. I believe that evening time is a gift. It is a pause between today and tomorrow. It is a bridge between effort and rest. How you spend your evenings affects how you sleep, and how you sleep affects how you feel the next day. So when you invest in a peaceful evening routine, you are actually investing in a better tomorrow. You are giving yourself the rest you need. You are clearing your mind, and you are preparing to wake up fresh and ready for a new day. This is not wasted time. This is important time. Treat it with love. Before we move to our closing, I want to give you a few more useful phrases for talking about evening routines. These phrases will help you express yourself in everyday English conversations. The first phrase is call it a night. This means to stop what you are doing and go to bed. For example, I am tired. I think I am going to call it a night, or we had a great dinner but it is getting late. Let us call it a night. This is a very casual and common phrase in American English. People use it all the time. The next phrase is hit the pillow. This is an informal way to say go to bed. When you hit the pillow, you are lying down to sleep. You might say, I worked so hard today. I cannot wait to hit the pillow. It is a playful phrase that shows you are tired and ready for rest. Another phrase is sleep like a baby. This means to sleep very deeply and peacefully. If someone asks you how you slept, you can say, I slept like a baby. This means your sleep was wonderful and uninterrupted. We all want to sleep like a baby after a good evening routine. The phrase recharge my batteries is also very useful. It means to rest and recover your energy. Just like a phone needs to charge, we need to recharge our bodies and minds. You can say, I need a quiet evening to recharge my batteries. Or weekends are when I recharge my batteries for the week ahead. Finally, the phrase peace and quiet is very common. It means a calm environment without noise or disturbance. After a busy day, you might say, all I want is some peace and quiet. This phrase perfectly describes what many of us are looking for during our evening wind-down time. I hope these phrases are helpful for you. Write them down if you can, practice using them in sentences, and soon they will become a natural part of your English vocabulary. We are coming to the end of our time together, and I want to leave you with some gentle closing thoughts. Today we talked about evening routines, we talked about winding down, we talked about creating peace in our lives, but really we talked about something much deeper. We talked about taking care of ourselves. We talked about being kind to ourselves. We talked about creating small moments of beauty in our everyday lives. I want you to know that you deserve rest. You deserve peace. You deserve a soft landing at the end of each day. No matter how busy your life is, you can find 5 minutes for yourself. You can find 10 minutes. You can create a small routine that brings you comfort, and that small routine can change everything. Learning English is part of this journey too. Every time you listen to this podcast, you are growing. Every time you practice shadowing, you are improving. Every time you learn a new word, you are becoming more confident. And you are doing this in a calm, peaceful way. You are not rushing, you are not stressing, you are just flowing forward one gentle step at a time. That is the best way to learn, and that is the best way to live. So as you finish this episode, I want you to feel proud of yourself. You showed up. You listened. You practiced. You cared about your growth. That matters, that is beautiful, and that is enough. You are enough, exactly as you are right now. You are enough. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Thank you for being part of the English Podcast Arena community. I am John, and it has been an honor to be your guide. I hope your rest is deep and peaceful. I hope your dreams are sweet and soft. And I hope tomorrow brings you new opportunities to learn, to grow, and to shine. Take good care of yourself, beautiful learner. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, be kind to yourself. And remember, you are doing something wonderful by learning English. I believe in you.